Yeah, thank you all. Thank you. This is the 1-year anniversary release of when we started the podcast in 2016. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
There are several ways to raise money for a good cause. Some do it by running marathons. Some host high-dollar dinners. And some just do it by clever interneting. We here at the Watch Your Mouth podcast employ a different approach. Wall-to-wall, filthy fucking language.
Go to a grocery store, I'm like, I know exactly what I need. I get in there, I'm like, yeah, the did I even come here for?
With our charity swear jar, every fucked up utterance from our unfettered gobs is a dime in the right direction.
The motherfucker's a mouth breather.
Gaming, movies, life musings, it's all here. Served on a bed of fucks and garnished with a crown of...
Shut the fuck up.
How the fuck did we get here?
Fuck all that.
A jelly bean.
So if you want to hear us do good things with bad words, check out the Watch Your Mouth podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, or online at wympodcast.com. And remember, swearing is caring, so watch your mouth.
Hey everyone, it's Doc from Bros and Dragons, and I wanted to tell you guys about an amazing company that we are proud to support throughout our whole corporation, and that is Wormwood. The quality and commitment this company has is amazing and supports all nerd endeavors. There is only one acceptable outcome for their craftsmen, a product that they can take personal pride in and absolutely satisfied customers. If you are unsatisfied with your product for any reason at all, they will fully refund or replace the item free of charge. They always guarantee their products. Whether you're looking to buy deck and card boxes, dice vaults, hero vaults, dice towers, personal or tabletop dice trays, or some other accessories such as card sleeves, dice, tile trackers, leather play mats, or more, this company is top of the line. They even do custom orders. They call the wood that they use Core 16, and I encourage you to go to their website for more information on this. So when you are in the market for tabletop or nerd gaming needs, think Wormwood first.
Before we get started, we would like to give a shout out to Battle Bards. BattleBards.com has background ambiance, battle sounds, and much more. Bring your tabletop venture to life with BattleBards.com.
There are things in the night. Your nightmares will manifest into reality as they find their way into Doc's imagination.
The mind has many horrors.
We all can live in this place. Through our imaginations, we are free. And we read in its embrace. Sit back and relax as I take you out of your reality and into my nightmarish dream world. Welcome to the Bros and Dragons podcast. I'm your dungeon master and host, Daniel Doc Gentry, and our players are...
Kylie, I play Grogon the Smasher, a male half-orc fighter.
Keith Ross, I play Captain Martin Firewell, a human male barbarian.
John Sika, and I play Alissha Fargum, a female human rogue.
Tom Benson, I play Zandro, a male wood elf ranger.
Let us adventure on. Let's try something new here. Everybody roll a d20.
18.
15.
1.
12.
All right. So, Kylie, you rolled a 1. You choose who's going to tell us.
I'll go with Keith.
Up, y'all. All right, so we went to Reggio where time was kind of being all fucked up, and it would stop and then rewind and then stop and then go back forward. And it just kept replaying. And we ran into this female. Don't remember her name. I don't even know if she told us. May have, maybe not. Talked to her for a second and then heard a scream. We ran toward, I believe, the Capitol building. Anyway, big building, big steps. And there was a guy there who had the chalice of time. And he was being made to watch his wife or lover or whatever being killed over and over again. I tried the diplomatic approach to talk him out of it, but somebody had to pull out their daggers and threaten him. So we ended up fighting him. He turned into a giant demon thing. I can't remember what it's called, but I do know that it's a mix between a drow and a glabrazu. Do you know that much? And we killed him, and now Tom's character has the chalice.
Sounds like a fucking bummer.
Except for the part where you're totally wrong on my monster, but that's fine. Good. It keeps you guessing.
What?
What? We left it, though, where Zandro was just tempted by the magics of the cup, and it has offered him a chance to make the world right and better in his own eyes. If he learned to control the cup, though, to change the things of his past that he would like to change. From the outside, you all just see Zandro standing there with the cup in his hand, unmoving, as this gorgeous woman, who, in her own words, was only here to observe, but has helped you all in the fight that you just had. She places her hand on Zandro's shoulder, and a blinding light comes forth. As the light disappears, the woman is gone, and Zandro drops the cup, and this is where you roleplay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
You feel like you gave up your only opportunity to change any devastating thing that ever happened in your life.
I'll walk over and try to pick up the cup.
I'll step in front of it. You probably don't want to do that. I don't think we should actually touch it.
From behind you, you hear, what? And you hear a body hit the floor. And there is a stunned soldier standing there, blood-covered short sword in his hand, who looks devastated on what had just happened.
Can I help you?
I think I just killed this woman. And where did Artemis go?
Who the hell is Artemis?
He left.
He's committed treason. He's defied the gods and everything that we hold dear. We were just asking him to give up all the magical items, and we would take him into custody, and then we would take him to Crystaldale, where he could turn in all these magical items, and they would deem that which ones would hurt people and which ones wouldn't, so he could keep it. That fool.
Back there, you don't know. You're still sitting here.
You see clerics rush to the woman, and they're trying to perform magics, but for some reason she's not coming to.
In the commotion of things, can I pull out like a piece of cloth and pick the cup up and put it in my bag?
Do you have cloth in your backpack?
I have simple clothes.
Okay, so you're gonna use like your shirt or something?
Yeah, sure, something like that, yeah.
Okay. It doesn't seem to affect you when you do that.
Okay.
So did the body of this guy disappear and this demon thing that we just fought? It disappeared?
You were playing, right?
No.
God, that commercial makes sense now. He turned into the demon and you had to fight him.
Right.
Because Alissha threatened him.
Right, I got that. We killed it. Killed the demon. And the demon disappeared? Or is there a body laying on the ground?
Something happened where he became the demon and now it's gone.
All right.
Yeah.
So no body.
No body.
That makes more sense.
No body. No.
In the distance, you hear a boy laugh, and even further away, you hear the ring of metal hitting somebody in the skull.
Dog yelp.
I'm going to run after it.
Which one?
The sound of what sounds like someone getting hit over the head.
You run away from the scene. The guards are like, we need to talk, but you're too fast. And
Yeah, I'm just fucking booking it.
oh yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just remembered which character she's playing now. I'm so happy.
I still don't know.
As you come around the corner, you see this guy rubbing his head, and he seems to be bleeding from it. And the woman picks up her iron skillet, throws the naked woman that's wrapped in a blanket out of her doorway, closes the door, and you can hear it lock. The woman literally runs away wherever she's going to go. This man is left there bleeding from his head.
I know.
Character would have, yeah.
Whatever. I just walk away back to the group.
Did he get what was coming to him?
Grogon thinks so.
Before you get back to the group, you see a girl standing there. She's smiling, and two boys are now hugging. And they keep saying, like, I never knew you felt this way. And the other boy being like, I didn't know how to approach you.
A tear swells up.
And then a demon eats them both.
Wow, it's like you've played this game with me before.
I'm gonna dry my eyes on a doily, a flower-printed doily.
Okay. As you return back to the group, the guy who was yelling that Artemis should take the cup to Crystaldale is standing there, and he goes, What's going on? Can somebody explain to me what's happened?
Love. True love.
And justice.
I think that pretty much sums it up.
What are you talking about? 1 minute we were trying to get Artemis to give up the cup. The next minute you're all standing here and he's gone. And the only thing that you guys keep saying is true love, justice. Can somebody explain to me what has happened here?
See, what had happened was this demon attacked us. We killed it. Now the demon's gone.
There was a demon here in this town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artemis.
Yeah, where were you?
He's going to turn and he's going to say, sound the alarm so everybody goes into their houses. It's not safe with demons around. And grab her body and bring it in. We need to perform funeral rites. If you truly did kill a demon, which I see no evidence of, thank you. But please, for your own safety, leave the town.
I'm not too worried about my safety. We just killed a demon.
I wonder if there's any way that we can save this woman.
I don't know. Is there a cleric?
Would a potion help her?
Give me a wisdom.
Ooh, that's a 19 on the dice.
You think to yourself that she has been dying over and over, and how many that the magic stopped, now that the magic started again, has just made everything worse.
But if you're looking to use a potion, you can pass it along this way.
Look, let's just go to the inn for the night.
You metagaming fuck.
As you
And then I look at Grogon, I'm like, what?
as you hear them lock up the keep and there's a bell sounding, you have this idea of going to the inn. You start walking through Rangio and you hear this voice ringing through town. Hear ye, hear ye! Tyrianda is cut off from the world by magic, screams a man with a bell in his hand walking through the town.
Isn't that guy supposed to be going home?
Yeah.
Do we know about Tyrianda?
First you've heard of it. The last time you guys were in Tyrianda, some short little fucker was ripping through the host of people that you had on your ship, killing them all with his bare hands and his daggers, and you guys set sail to get away.
Yeah, fuck that place.
I'll go up to him. What are you talking about?
You haven't heard? There's a blue-hued magical dome that's covering the entire land of Tyrianda. Not even the strongest wizards can get through it.
Have you seen this?
I have not. I am just a crier. I am paid to go from town to town. In fact, I need to hurry here because I need to get to the orc village of Krondo, which has been recently renamed, and tell them what is going on as well.
I'm sorry, caught up, real emotional.
I figured you would have something to say here, Keith.
I'm kind of, yeah.
Listen, the DM says I don't have much time here. If you're going to ask me some questions, please do it now.
I'm sorry. Who would be a good person to contact about this issue in Tyrianda so we can talk to them at length?
I don't know. I remember that Queen Rebecca said something about trying to find a special amulet. She had sent her ambassador to Tyrianda to seek an audience with King Slater, but I had not overheard more. And even if I did, it is my solemn duty not to repeat gossip, only facts.
But if you haven't seen this blue orb around it, how do you know it's fact?
Again?
Alternative facts?
He says, I've been given this information from royalty, and I believe it to be true unless somebody can prove it false. I am to give warnings, and I'm sorry, I've already been in this town for a couple of hours now. I need to leave and go back and get to the orc village of Krondo and tell them about this. Are there any other questions, hint, 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 that you might have for me?
What are you warning us about?
Tyrianda has been cut off from the rest of the world.
And so we should be alarmed for what reason?
Tyrianda produces most of the crops used across the world in different vegetations. We might not be able to get our special fantasy corn or fantasy apples.
Hey, where's the orc village?
Why, everybody knows the land of the orcs is east and north of here. I have to head out, though. Like I said, I've been here for a few hours. and I still need to make my rounds through certain towns.
Okay, thank you.
And he will say, thank you, and he will leave.
All right, see you later. Be careful.
We'll take a rain check on that tea.
The weather shifts, and it begins to lightly snow. Zandro, the snow usually doesn't come down this far south.
Odd, it's snow in this area. Have you ever seen it snow in this area?
I've never been to this area in the winter.
What the heck? You don't get very much traveling, do you?
No, see, I'm used to being on a boat. We just kind of sail away from the winter.
Is it cloudy?
Some of you remember that the Horned Bear, a popular inn, is located just outside of Rangio on the road to the capital of Demathios. Or the Stinkin' Swig Tavern that is in town usually has a few rooms.
I think we're going to have problems getting a room here.
Which one's nicer?
I'm going to guess by the names, the Horned Bear is probably the nicer one.
Is it like a marketplace here that we can get supplies?
There is a marketplace. You head that way, and as you end up in the market town, some of the kiosks are locked up. Some of the shops are still open. It looks like they're hurrying as the bells are ringing in the background. But if you're trying to catch maybe the general store, it looks like he is just trying to close up, but he hasn't got that far yet.
Yeah, I'm going to the general store.
Run in there really quick.
Hello, gentlemen. It is good to see you. I do apologize. Do you hear that bell? It means I need to go home and lock the door because all hell is going to break loose.
You're fine. You're fine. It's just about some demon that's already dead. I think you can spare 2 minutes to sell me a blanket.
If you hurry up, the blankets are in the corner.
Perfect. Grabs a blanket.
Grab a blanket.
Hey, while I'm pillows with these bedrolls, because I do not see pillow on the sheet.
What's a pillow, sir?
God damn it. I'll just take the blanket. Oh, and and a lantern. I need that.
Sure. Here's the lantern. Would you like hooded or regular?
Hooded works.
Do you have any potions of healing?
I do not have any potions of healing. The apothecary usually has that in town, and he peeks his head over and goes, and it looks like I'm the last one. So as you exchange gold, he tries to hurry, but politely is trying to get you to leave the store so he can go home.
I'll grab the blanket, throw him.
It's 5 silver.
I'll give him a gold piece. Thanks. And I'll leave.
Thank you. Have safe travels and all that jazz. And as you leave, he locks the door behind you.
Me say we go check out this Horned Bear. Huh?
I'm
What say
agreeing.
you? Very good, chaps.
Sure. Yes.
So you start heading towards the south gate, and you're almost there, and you see these guys about to brawl. They start yelling about how everything is the other person's fault. The other people are yelling back. You don't know what you talk about. And you literally watch these 3 guys beat the pulp out of each other.
Nice. Are they in the inn?
No, they're in an open field before you leave Rangio.
So is that our problem?
I don't think so. Let them fight.
Let's see. John plays Alissha. So, John, give me a history check real quick.
Oh, shit. Does bad work? 4.
People don't normally act like this. Whatever they're fighting for probably isn't worth all the blood that is coming from them. In fact, if you probably don't do anything, they might kill each other.
Damn it.
We
should probably break that up.
Oh, bitch. All right.
Gentlemen, what seems to be the problem?
There's one that is getting punched. He's on the ground. The guy above him is like, this guy right here fucks up everything. The reason my sheets don't fit on my bed is because he dries them too much in the sun. Blood splattering everywhere on each.
Can I try and catch his arm so he quits punching the guy?
Give me a strength roll.
Oh boy. Well, I got no bonus, so that's just 19.
19. You do catch him. Would you like to pin him to the ground or?
Yeah.
Okay. On that 19, I'll give you that. You got this one guy help. The other guy gets up, spits out some blood, jumps on top of the guy you're holding, and starts punching him. I did not leave it in the sun too much, you son of a bitch. I'll fucking kill you for lying.
Little help here.
I'm going to try to pull the other guy off.
Give me, I was going to say acrobatics.
Oh, I like acrobatics. That would be a 21.
Yeah, you wrap him up really good and you're on the ground. The other guy, he just went over and he picked up a 2x4 and it's got barbed wire around it.
Wait, there's 3 guys?
Little help. Come on now. we're doing our part here. Anybody want to join in?
They're just trying to express their love, but I mean,
Express their love. He's coming at me with a 2x4. Come on now.
love is very passionate. I mean,
When we're done with this, I'm going to hit you upside the head with a 2x4 because I love you.
The one that Alissha has, the guy just picks up this barbed wire covered 2x4 and he's about to come down on him.
I'm gonna stop him. I'm gonna stop him.
How?
I don't know. I'm gonna tackle him, grab him.
Nice. Yeah,
something.
give me athletics.
Let's see. No.
Oh, boy.
8.
8 beats my 6. You tackle him.
Nice.
And you're on the ground, and these guys are going crazy. Finally, some city guards come over, and they're like, "What's going on here?"
They were showing their love by beating it into each other.
These three are part of a religion that believes in pacifism. Let them go now.
See, that's what I was trying to say.
Are you
All
going to
right.
stop them if they start beating up each other again?
Oh my God, yes. If these three actually start fighting, we'll stop it.
It's all on
Okay.
you.
Yep. Let's them go.
I'll
Let
him
go.
You all let go at the same time. They get up and they start, and the guards are like, "Oh my God, stop! Oh my, look at all the blood!" And they finally get them down, put handcuffs on them, and start taking them away.
Told ya.
Keith, I need a history roll from the captain.
It's a 9.
Yeah, that'll be enough. You remember that people in the Capitol were trying to kill each other too the last time you were there, and you wonder now that Steve hasn't been seen what's going on, because you did think it was Steve singing that caused this. And he expresses it to all you.
Who the hell's Steve?
What about Steve?
Who's Steve?
Oh, damn it. Is Steve around? Goes to the Cap. Hey, Cap, I think Steve might be around here somewhere.
Who's Steve?
Steve was this dragonborn who thought he was the greatest entertainer of them all, but he could not play his lute to save his life.
And he makes people beat each other up?
I've seen him have people hang themselves because of how bad he's playing.
That is pretty bad.
Yeah.
How grotesque.
Look around and see if I see a dragonborn anywhere.
There is not a dragonborn in sight.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Nicole, and I am the Full Frontal Nerd. You can catch me on twitch.tv/TFFnerd Thursdays through Saturdays at 5 Eastern Standard Time. Come watch me play everything from Skyrim to Star Trek Online, and if you like what you see, you can also follow me on Twitter at TFFnerd or Instagram at Nicole_Palmisano. So make sure you come check me out as I break through all the female gamer stereotypes.
Better keep our eyes open.
You guys travel down the south road. The snow's falling, but you finally make it. You see the horned bear up ahead, and you enter. And it has a lot of different types of people, but no dragonborn. And it is pretty full in here. People look like they're having a great time.
Yeah, I'm going to walk up to the front desk and ask for a room.
This big, honking-looking guy who looks like he might have a little bit of orc blood in him goes, "How many rooms do you need?"
Everybody want their own room?
Yes.
We're kind of full. We have 3 rooms. And right now, if you're going to be individually in there and we can't rent the other beds out since there's 4 beds in each room, it's going to be 10 gold for the night for each room.
Y'all want to share? There's 4 beds per room, unless you want to pay 10 gold a room. And somebody still got to share. I think we're going to go with 1.
Oh, all right. Well, then that'll be 5 gold.
All together or per person?
All together.
Who's ponying up 5 gold?
I'll put in 2.
Oh, I was going to put in 1.2, but okay, that works.
1
I'll
gold.
put in 1.
It would be 1 gold, 2 silver apiece.
That works for me. 1 gold, 2 silver.
Are you going to go straight up to the room? Or are you going to ask around, see what's going on here?
I'm going to the room.
I'm going to the room. I took one hell of a beating and really need to pee.
I'm gonna stay up in the bar for a bit longer and kind of just like watch the crowd, I guess. Like keep an eye out for anything funky.
Okay.
I just frankly don't want to carry my stuff.
Roll a d8 for me, Kylie.
A D8. 1.
You overhear 2 guys trying to have a quieter conversation, but you're kind of close. You're not really just looking straight at them, so they don't think anybody's listening. Or they start talking about how Crystaldale still has a secret government that's trying to silence anyone who says anything is less than amazing in the city.
I am making those sounds after they end up saying that.
It's so loud in here they don't hear your casual humming. So you guys head up to the room, you take your stuff off. It's not the best room, but it's probably better quarters than you would have had if you would have stayed in Rangio's in.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll work. It's only for a night, right?
Yeah. Of course, I don't know where we're going from here.
I thought it sounded like the Cap wanted to go towards that Orc Stronghold village thing, but who knows? It's the Cap.
You guys really have no clue to where you're going, do you?
No, we kind of just follow him. The Cap's got this itinerary, so we're looking for the Staff of Attuning. Cap seems to know where he's going. It's best to just follow him at this point.
He doesn't seem like he really knows where he's going either.
Unless we want a mutiny, we're kind of stuck. But he is open to suggestions.
Well, I don't really have a suggestion. I don't know what information you all got from this.
Yeah, neither do we.
All right.
Our writer, who was keeping track of that, decided they were going to stay and then gave the writing over to the captain. But the captain, being the captain, kind of just looked at it and went, put it away. And now we're here.
So, Adam, I need the captain to give me perception check.
So just wander around. I'm good with that.
Hey, it's been working pretty well for us now, so far.
So you got what seems to be the chalice.
Yep.
18 on perception.
So it seems you recovered the chalice, yeah?
We have the chalice. We have the stone of grounding. All we got left is
So no ideas where it might be.
I think the Cap was kind of thinking it was going to be in the Orc Stronghold, but I don't know. He seems kind of desperate to want to go there all of a sudden.
Downstairs in the bar, Captain Firewell, you're approached by these men. They're like, you look big and strong. Maybe you can help us.
What do you need help with?
Queen Rebecca is looking for some people to go east into the wildlands and seek out some tower hovering over a gorge thing and find High Cleric Sheila Blandersmith or some bard that was called Xana. I think I heard her once. She was hot. I mean, like, super hot. And she wants to see if we can find them both, hopefully alive. And she's paying 50,000 gold and property in the high grounds of the capital to anyone willing to do this.
How far of a trip is it to this land?
We know that we're supposed to go up and follow some footprints coming out of Rangio. Apparently, some orcs and stuff left a trail going into the woods, and that should lead us there. That's all the information we have, but it's worth the challenge. 50,000 gold. I can find a kingdom on that.
Is that 50,000 gold each?
No.
So how many are in your group?
It'll be the three of us. And he clasps your shoulders and clasps the shoulders of the other guy sitting there, who looks like, oh my god, I can't believe he's dragging me in.
Well, why don't you just come along with us? And I have a group of my own that we could probably take care of this problem, and we'll split it 70-30.
Well, if you have a group, how are we going to split it two ways like that?
No, my group and I will get 70%. You can have 30% if you survive.
And he starts looking up, obviously drunk. He's like, that's right. Carry the one. That sounds good to me.
Well, let's. Why don't we meet here in the morning? Allow us to rest up, and we can get on our way in the morning after you've had some time to think about this proposition.
All right, yes. And he puts his hand out for you to shake.
I'll shake his hand and say, "What is your name, good sir?" Or
he's like, "My name's Samuel. Samuel Goodbottom."
Samuel Goodbottom. Sounds good. Meet here, say in the morning.
Ah, I see what you did there. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll meet here in the morning.
And bring enough rations to last us a trip on this adventure to go get this cleric or bard.
Right. 3 bottles of whiskey. I'm on it. And he turns and walks away.
And they were never heard from again.
Well, I'm going to go upstairs to our common room now to let everyone know that we have an adventure to go on worth 50,000 in gold and lands.
Oh, you're back upstairs? Yeah, I'm all up for that.
I would make the plotting sounds myself, but I come into the room.
Could I hear that whole conversation going on?
Give me a D8.
Okay. A 7.
Ooh, a 7? No, you didn't hear it because you were hearing about these very gruff-looking men with their
hands all covered. They look like some kind of miners with the way they squint in the light. And they're talking about how the iron mines south of Diablana stopped because they... And the guy leans in and goes, because they dug up something evil that nobody's ever seen before.
And then first one was Crystal Dale for Rama. Bomb. Okay.
Are you guys done drinking and having fun? And
I say we take a long rest and recover some hit points, but that's just me as the captain. I declare.
Wait, so the captain said, I think we should take a rest and get back some hit points?
The captain said, I'm not feeling so good. I need to lay down for a bit until I feel better.
You metagaming fucks.
Hey, I have no eyebrows. All the hair has been singed off of me from some random traveling wizard's fireball.
I thought you were just talking about you in real life for a second. I was like, what? Oh, man. Oh.
Sucks.
No, the captain. Oh, captain, the captain has no hair.
Wait, if you're going to be a captain right now, you need to say the line.
I can't be a captain without my hat.
But you have to say the line.
What line? Oh, look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
There we go. All right.
Done. We can trust you again.
So you all go and you're going to take a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Before we rest, I tell them the two things that I found out about Crystal Dale, Iron Mine south of Diablana is evil, and Crystal Dale, not everything's perfect, and they're trying to keep it hush-hush.
But you didn't hear anything about Crondo and the missing bard and cleric that the queen's looking for?
Grogon not know who these people are.
Worthless.
I never.
Grogon, you're half orc? Full
I
orc?
just nod.
Just nods. You could just look, I think, at Grogon and be able to tell he's a half-orc.
I was just confirming. I never assume ethnicity. A gnome.
Don't assume my race.
The next morning, you all wake up. Yes, you've recovered your hit points and all the magic spots if you get them. You gather up your gear and you come downstairs because the captain said that you were going to meet with some dude named Samuel Goodbottom. As you come downstairs, there's nobody around, but it looks like Samuel is leaning on the bar.
Good Samuel. How are you this fine morning?
He doesn't seem to move.
I poke him, slap him on the back, and ask him if he's ready to adventure for glory and gold.
As you slap him on the back and say this, a splurt of blood comes up and goes all over the top of the bar.
Can I tell if he's okay?
You want to investigate or medicine check, or what do you want to do?
I'll investigate.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
12.
You turn him around and, try to get in front of his face, shake him. You think he might be drunk. And as you turn him around, you shake him once. His head is cut almost half off, and there's a ton of blood on the floor.
Cap, what'd you do?
I guess I don't know my own strength? Question mark.
How drunk were you guys last night?
His head was solidly attached last night when we made the deal to go search for this bard and cleric in an eastern land following footprints coming out of towards Crondo, but I guess this morning he lost his head over the deal we made.
Wah, wah.
Guess he's not coming with us.
I guess not. Now we get 100%.
Good.
I gave him a real good deal.
Do you know where we're going?
We need to follow the footsteps that were left on the ground towards Crondo or near Crondo. I think he said he would write down the instructions that he remembered and leave it in one of his pockets, if I remember correctly.
I'd like to look around. Is there anybody else in this inn or bar?
Perception.
A 25.
Right as you look around, you could swear you saw some movement of somebody going into the kitchen.
So, Cap, you gonna search the body, or you want me to do that?
You search. We can both search the body.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Eiffel Tower.
Well, you search the body while I look at the head and wonder what happened. Can I investigate the head to see what type of instrument was used to cut the head off?
So yeah, give me an investigation, and Alissha, give me a perception.
Uh-oh. I got a 16 on investigation.
I got a 13 on perception.
Okay. You find a note in his pocket, and as you're opening up the note, the captain kind of gets this idea that
This looks like somebody took a great axe to his throat.
I left my great axe in the room last night.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm looking at his head, right? Weren't you talking to me about the head being cut off?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was asking you what you did last night. I don't know where you're coming in with the great axe, though.
It looks like his head was cut off with a great axe.
All right,
Alissha.
stop there. Zandro, are you heading towards the kitchen?
Yes, I'll pull my hand axe, head towards the kitchen.
Sure. As you head towards the kitchen, you're doing it, in such a way that you're not going to get killed just running through doors. You open the door, and you swear to God you saw a snake as big as a person wearing clothes go out the back door.
I'm not going to chase it by myself. I'll come back into that room.
Sandra, what are you doing, man?
I just seen like a snake person thing go out the back door.
Oh, that's good. He's out of here.
Well, at least it's not near us.
Do I hear that?
Sure.
I'm going to go run out the back door.
As you do, you hear the sound of metal on metal, but you don't see anything, and it seems to stop.
Can I run toward the sound of it? Or is it...
kind of is a little echoey, and then it just stops. It's hard to pinpoint.
Can I try?
Sure. Totally be a perception check.
Should we follow her? Him?
Don't assume my gender.
I actually thought
are you asking?
He was playing girl.
What's your total? Is it 20 your total?
20. Yeah, it's a 20 total.
Yeah, you pinpoint it, but when you get over, you notice it's a grate. It looks like it was recently moved, but it heads down to an underground river that's flowing very quickly.
Oh, that sounds like a bad idea to go in by myself. But I have a wisdom and int of 9. So I'm going to do it.
Okay. You easily throw the grate off and jump down. Give me a strength check. Or excuse me, a strength save.
Is that just my strength mod plus a dice roll?
Wait, you're proficient in strength, right?
Yeah.
Then it's plus your proficiency too.
Oh, so it's okay. 11.
You jump into the water and the current starts to take you. You also remember that you've never learned to swim.
Oh no. Is there no swimming skill?
So hold that thought. Back to the kitchen.
So, Alissha, what did that note say?
I don't know. You distracted me as I was opening it.
Oh, well, let's see what that note says.
Opens it up.
You open the note and it reads, "Go to Rangio, head east following the orc tracks, find a large spire, and save Xana and Sheila." And then in little parenthesis quote things, it says, "This sounds like it's going to be a good time."
Excellent.
I say that.
I can write that down in the quest log, right?
Yep. After a few minutes, you realize Grogon's not coming back.
Zandro, do you have eyes on Grogon?
I'll open the door to the kitchen. Nope.
Do you know where he went?
Out this way.
So he went through the kitchen?
Yes. I'll go
Okay.
through the kitchen to the other door.
Go try and find Grogon.
The other door is open.
To the outside?
Yep.
So it looks like he went outside. Let's go outside and see if we can call for Grogon.
You see the open grate in the field. As soon as you guys get there, you hear, "Somebody get the guards! Somebody was killed in my bar!"
But we're outside already?
Yep. "Start taking a head count. Who's not here?"
Looks like we're going down the grate.
Can we see Grogon? Or is
Oh,
I
no.
don't care if we can see Grogon. I'm going down the damn grate.
All right, into the grate.
So one at a time. Let's do Alissha acrobatics.
27.
You land on the shelf next to the flowing water. Zandro, either athletics or acrobatics, whatever's higher for you.
Well, that's probably not great. 12?
You end up in the water and you can't hang on to the shelf as the current takes you away. Captain Firewell.
Do I do it with advantage?
Nope.
Then 11.
And again, you jump in, you can't hang on, and you start flowing down the river. Alissha, it dawns on you. I wonder if the same thing happened to Grogan.
Can I use my bolo to try and lasso onto something?
No, the bolo is only like 2 feet long.
Well, it's 2 feet longer than I can reach.
I'm going to start running down the shelf after him, yelling, "I think I know what happened to Grogan."
Is this like a Willy Wonka episode?
Oh my god.
As you come around the bend, you see Grogan hanging onto a stone pillar in the middle of the water. Grogan, you see Captain Firewell and Zandro coming straight at you in the water, and Alissha, running on the shelf, looking at them going, I know what happened to Grogon!
Do any of them look like they're about to be swept away?
Yes.
Or, can I grab at one of them?
Sure, why
and
don't
try?
everybody give me a joint athletics roll, and let's see where we end up.
Including me?
No.
23.
11.
18?
And you all seem to grab on around this pole. You don't go any further, and each of you gets up on the shelf now.
Phew.
I did need a bath.
What type of water was rushing? Is this like gray water or like runoff water?
It seems to be water, a tunnel that was built to bring water somewhere.
So clean water.
Good. Well, not clean now. Can we follow the shelf in the direction of the water?
You can, and you come across a ladder and a grate.
Let's send Alissha up the grate to see what she can see by poking her head out.
Always sending a woman to do a man's job.
Hey, equal rights, equal pay.
All right, well, I guess I'm crawling up this
Ladder.
and kind of peering through the grate.
So do you not care? This is noisy as shit to you?
I'm going to do it stealthily.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. So go ahead and roll me a stealth.
18.
You feel like you're stealthy, and you open up the grate, and you see what looks like somebody looked like they built a fort here. It's been long abandoned.
I'm going to crawl back down the ladder and tell them that I see what looks to be an old abandoned fort.
Part of the town we were just in?
It looks more like a fort than anything, but it could be part of the town, I guess. It's dirty and it doesn't look like anybody's been there for years.
So you're in a big room. It does have 3 tunnels that leave it, and there's a double door there.
I'm going to leave it up to, hey, I'm going to call up the ladder. You think we should come up?
I don't see why not.
I'm going to go up the ladder with Alissha.
Yeah, you guys climb up, and you are in this. Again, it looks like abandoned with how much dust is here. It looks like an abandoned fort.
See, told you.
There are 3 tunnels and a double door.
3 tunnels,
2
double door.
2 tunnels are to the right of the double door. The last tunnel is to the left, and then of course there's a double door.
So we all climbed up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's easy. We can all take a tunnel, one per tunnel, and one goes through the door, right?
I call tunnel.
Yeah,
Which
that sounds
tunnel?
like a great idea.
How far you want us to go before we say screw this and turn around?
When you hear someone scream.
Well, how do we know we're going to hear somebody scream?
In space, no one can hear you scream.
Yeah, that's because nobody's up there with you.
There. Now that's a thing you know.
I mean, we could not split up the group, and I leave it to the group.
I like the idea of not splitting up, but that's
Well,
just
then-
me.
Do I get a vote?
No.
No,
All right.
Yes.
unless there's divine intervention.
I vote split up the party every time. Stories get very uninteresting if you don't split up the party enough.
Grogon thinks we should split up.
Where does Grogon want to go?
Oh, inside, of course.
So tunnel?
No, wasn't there like a double door to a house or something?
No,
Yes.
he's at Hogwarts.
Well, that's kind of a way to put it. You are in what looks like an abandoned fort. There are 2 tunnels to the right, 1 to the left, and double doors ahead of you.
I will march on. I mean, Grogon will march on.
So Grogon starts heading towards the doors. Anybody
Yeah,
else?
and I'm very loud too.
I'm going to go stealthily and hiding in shadows down the hallway to the right.
So give me a stealth roll.
Oh, okay, that's pretty decent. 22 for stealth.
I just rolled randomly. You're going to take the first tunnel.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to go to a tunnel on the right,
Okay? So that
preferably the one not just occupied by Alissha.
No, you're going to take the other tunnel, obviously.
Yeah.
Zandro, do you want to take the last tunnel, or you want to follow one of these idiots? I mean, people.
I will start heading towards the other tunnel and go like 10 feet. No, they can't see me anymore.
Okay.
Can I lag behind and wait to see what happens when Grogon busts open the double doors?
So, Grogon, you're just going to walk up and kick the doors?
Actually, I'm going to knock first.
Okay.
And then
Oh, it's even worse.
As you knock, the door that you knock on, it's open. It was ajar a little bit, so it opens up the rest of the way. You see, as this door opens up, it's a pretty decent-sized room. It looks like there's a pillar built in the middle that would normally have something on it. If there was something here, it's long gone.
Perception check of the room?
Sure, go ahead.
That's a 5.
You think you see something moving in the dust as the wind blows it around since the door's been opened.
I'm going to go run over to it.
You realized it's just the wind blowing the dust around the room.
Oh, shit. Is there any other doors, or is it just this one room?
It's just this one room.
Oh, that's boring. What the fuck?
So hold that thought, John.
I am gonna start walking stealthily down the hallway.
Your hallway turns a little bit. You follow it. It goes into a room. It's totally empty, but it looks like it might have been a storage area at one time.
I'm gonna investigate the room just to see if I can find anything.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh boy, 13.
Holy crap, look, there's a copper piece. And then you notice that it fell out of your bag.
Oh, I don't have any copper.
Must have been in your last laundry. Hold your thought, Captain Firewell.
How much light is there in this abandoned fort?
There's enough holes in the ceiling that light is coming through.
I'll just walk down the middle of my tunnel with my great axe at the ready.
Sure, you walk down the tunnel and you come into a room that looks like it has 10 bunk beds. There are no more actual beds in it, but it was definitely made to sleep people here. And a bunch of open footlockers that are totally empty and lots of dust.
I'm going to kick an empty footlocker and turn around and go back to the Great Hall area.
Xandro.
Do I see anything down the hallway? Does it turn? Does it just go straight into...
It's going to go forward, and it looks like it's going left at the end of it.
I'll quietly and stealthily move up to the corner and look around and see if I see anything.
Yep, you see about 5 feet in, 2 very large doors.
Is there like a keyhole I can look through or anything?
No.
Try the handle quietly.
Sure. You push on it very quietly. It does not squeak, and you see a path into the forest outside.
I'll leave it ajar and head back towards where we all were.
As you guys head back, you all meet in the middle room again.
There was nothing down my way.
I found 10 beds or bunks and empty footlockers and a lot of dust.
I found a big empty room with a lot of dust.
I found a forest.
Is it enchanted?
It might be. I'm not sure. I didn't go out the door, but I found a way out of here.
Well, that's good.
Grogon?
Someone go find Grogon.
Before I left the room, I was just gonna make one final kind of like shout out if there's anyone in there. I don't know.
You hear Grogon. Grogon wants to know if anybody's here.
Yeah, perfect. That.
And nothing answers, obviously. From inside the room, does anybody answer on the outside of the room?
Yeah, we're all waiting for you, dummy.
Out here!
All right, I'm gonna gently close the door behind me. Grogon, find nothing.
Well, sounds like the forest it is. Was this when we were in the sewer, did we know if that was like the end of the sewer?
It definitely was not the end.
You guys want to 2 go down the sewer and 2 go into the forest?
No.
We can rock, paper, scissors for it.
I'm sticking with the majority.
Grogon thinks splitting up is a good idea.
Well, we have one volunteer to go back down into the sewer.
Wait, is it sewer as in dirty water?
No.
Or is the clean river underground?
Underwater.
It's an underground river that somebody has built a viaduct for.
Oh, okay. Well, they must have built it for something. It must lead somewhere.
What say you, Zandro? Forest or river?
I'll follow the river.
I think I'll go in the forest.
So what's Alissha doing?
What's Grogon doing again?
Grogon and Zandro are going down back into the water.
Cap, I think we should go into the water.
I don't know if I trust you.
Really, Cap? We've been together this long, and now you're not going to trust me?
All right, fine.
Where was this distrust when I stole your lantern?
Right?
Are you going? Everybody's going down in the water? You climb back down the ladder, and you're on the shelf. The water is still flowing.
Let's head away from the way we came.
I feel like we should have checked out that forest.
Now you say that?
Just me, Kylie, is saying, man, really wish we checked out that forest.
You travel down, and the water ends as it's pouring out into what looks like a lake. There is an opening there that's covered by a grate.
Great.
I'm going to try to move the grate.
And the door opens.
Jumping in first.
I'll go.
You head out, and you see the large lake of Enon in the middle. To your left, down the coast a little bit, you recognize the port of Demathos, and flying high above you is the city of Crystaldale.
Wow. Check this out.
I'll go through the grate as well. I'll follow Zandro down.
Yeah, you guys are on like this dirt path beach thing that goes off into the lake, and again, you see all this.
I guess that story of a floating city was true.
Yeah, I think we've already been there.
You've been here?
Yeah, pretty sure we've been there.
I don't remember being there.
From behind you, you hear a voice that says, "Who are you guys?" "Oh, my friends." And that's where we're going to end it.
Son of a bitch.
You guys can follow us on Instagram at Bros and Dragons Podcast. We post pretty regularly on the happenings of Bros and Dragons, whether it be Doc's desk or just random things that we find cool.
Are there nudie pics?
No, we keep it kind of clean in that aspect.
Gosh, I mean, yay.
I mean, I don't think anybody wants to see the two fat hairy guys naked.
You can follow the podcast at Bros and Dragons Podcast Facebook page, where we also update predominantly on the regular. Sorry, no nudie pics. Facebook regulation, not ours. You can also send nudes. We will post them, but we'll critique them.
We all love to see a good nude.
If you're going to send nudes, please send it to the message portion, not just tag it to the page.
Stripping Down D&D, Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We talk about D&D, and we try desperately to stay on subject, but that usually doesn't happen.
Watch Mankoya Sunday nights at 7.
On twitch.tv/BrosandDragons. As always, I am DM Doc, reminding you to keep it nerdy and live your dreams.
Later.
5.
How'd you get 5?
Because there's 5 of us.
Well, there's only 4.
Because there's only 4. I counted Steve.
Roll a d8 for me, Kylie.
A D8? Let me find one.
Yeah.
God damn it. This
Just
is
run your recording. I'll do all your rolls.
Goodbye forever.
Yeah, I am.
At this point.
He doesn't seem like he really knows where he's going either.
Better than the last guy that was playing him.
And standing in for Keith Ross tonight, because he's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, United States, is the one, the only, and he'll probably fuck it up, Adam.
Staff. God, I'm drawing a blank here. I even have it written down.
Well, I'm sure staff can't be that hard to find, could it?
I wrote it down and can't find it.
Yeah, I'm not pushing that right now because it's packed up and there's no way for me to get them out. For those of you new to D&D, remember rule number 1, split up the group.
Split up the group at every opportunity.
This has been a Bros and Dragons production.